You don't want to see it. Why? Why would you want to see it? The best thing about doing, the best thing about doing your own eyebrows and the few tips that I can give you is one, again, like we always hear, they're never going to be identical twins. They're just not. And that's okay. We have to accept that. All right. We're back with another video with Simple Natural Hair Care. Today, we're getting ready for my V-Day B-Day. That's right. You heard it. My V-Day B-Day. My birthday is Valentine's Day. And I wasn't going to do this, but I'm like, it's kind of hair related since you can tell by the title, my eyebrows. So, yeah, I want to get, wax and do my eyebrows. So, what I'm going to do is take this little paper towel. I already took a shower, washed my face and stuff like that. And first thing I want to do is take some alcohol, a little bit of alcohol, and just wipe my eyebrows. Then we're gonna take our spoolie and brush our eyebrows up. You can't tell. See, they say no two eyebrows are perfect. They're not sisters, they're cousins, and that's too distant of a relative for me. They need to be sisters. They need to be sisters, but I guess they don't have to be twins, right? So I take this, boom. As you can see, there's still some hair missing on that side, but then this one goes all the way. Just like I do a top and a bottom there. This is where it's supposed to top out. And this is where it's supposed to bottom out. Right? So now what I do, lean back, lean back. I gotta lean back to see. Now you have to be very strategic doing this stuff, only because one wrong wax and it's a wrap. And my joints is already a little bit janky, like, I don't want to take everything off. I don't. Like, because I just want them to be cleaned it up. I just want to clean them up some and have whatever's left be left. Like, whatever's left is just gonna be what it is. Like, Um warmed our wax. I use this, I put it in a microwave. This Bliss wax cup, I've had this for some time. And I just pop it in the microwave. This wax that I use, it takes a little bit more time to warm up. So I normally for the other wax that I get, I will put it in the microwave in this cup for increments of 30 seconds. But with this wax, I put it in increments of 1 minute to get it hot. So not bad, right? Not bad. They have been cleaned up. However, they're a little bit not right. I could just leave them and fill them in when I want to, but you're not supposed to, when you wax once, you're really not supposed to go over it again for another 24 hours, just to avoid any, irritation, redness, swelling, all of that stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this mirror. I'm sorry if it's gonna be in your way, and we're gonna just look and see. I think we're good, right? Because I'm trying to be like, super crisp, but good. Like, just leave it 70%. We're beyond 70%. I think we're like a tough 85, right? And then when you fill in a little sparse, a little bit here and there, we're at a solid 90. We're gonna say 89. Here we are. This is our brows, freshly done. The best thing about doing, the best thing about doing your own eyebrows, and the few tips that I can give you is, one, again, like we always hear, they're never going to be identical twins. They're just not. And that's okay. We have to accept that. Two, if you're gonna wax your eyebrows, wax, tweeze, pluck, whatever you're gonna do, shave, however you're grooming your eyebrows, it's better to do a little bit than to do a lot, if that makes sense. It's better to take off, a very fine portion. You can kind of see where I took it off. It's better to take off just a little bit than to do too much and then have super thin lines. I would rather have them thick first and then adjust, instead of having them thin and then have to fill in more. Right? The third thing, tip or so about your eyebrows is money. How much are you gonna save doing your own eyebrows? Think about it. At least in my era, in my generation, growing up when I did, the cheapest you can get your eyebrows done was $5. On the flip side of that was those salons, the very few, maybe like one or two that did your eyebrows for $5, they were always packed. So if you wanted to wait that long to get your eyebrows done, you would do it. Otherwise, you would go to a shop that does like $8. If you want to get it done right away, then the $8. But if you're willing to sit there, the $5. Cool. Now, after the $8, it went up to like $10. $10, I was like, no, I'm going to an $8 spot. I'm not paying $10 to get my eyebrows done. To remove a sliver of hair, like, you know what I mean? No, we're not doing that. And now I believe, I'm not even sure, but I believe now to get your eyebrows done is like $15. And I would never pay $15. Like, $10 was too much for me. $8 was pushing it, but I didn't want to I didn't want to wait for the $5, so I did the $8, and that was okay. But $15, that's like a 300% increase. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 300%, and no, I'm not paying that much for my eyebrows done. I'd rather take my time and do it at home. Fourth tip, practice makes perfect. Over time, it's not like over time, if you do it over time, you'll get better and better and better at it. Like, there's trial and error. And at least if, you mess up on your eyebrows, sadly, it is your eyebrows and it's your face. At least you did it and it wasn't somebody else. So you don't have to, you avoid, drama, conflict, all that other stuff. But it's practice. Practice makes perfect. Like, it took me time to get to this point. And even now doing my eyebrows, sometimes, I might over pluck or over wax or something like that, and I'm just like, oh, like I messed up, and I just deal with it. We have our liners, we can fill in and make it look nice for the most part. So yeah, thank you for doing your eyebrows with me, getting ready for my B-Day beat day. As you can see, I'm getting ready. Trust me. Trust and believe you me, we're gonna be cute, because this year is kind of a my milestone year. And I'm looking forward to the woman that I'm becoming. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely leave it in the comments. Remember, we're just keeping it simple with our natural hair care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.